Now what happened? As he was listening with great devotion with his hand up like that, his mind, he was able to see, visualize these divine beings right in front of him, calling him. In 6 directions, he puts his head on the earth and he sees somebody. Puts his head the other way, somebody. In front, somebody. All around him in a semicircle, he saw 6 different types of Deva Vimana. That's the divine Vimanas. You see, they are some kind of a divine vehicle, so to say. And to carry this particular person, these Devas were telling him, come on to our land, to our plane of existence. The other says, no, 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 you come to ours. Ours is higher, better. And so on, all of them are inviting. So he didn't like to be disturbed. He wanted to hear the sutta. He knew his time is closing up. So he said, no, no, please wait, for goodness sake, please wait, let me hear the sutta, please. When he said that, these monks said, my goodness. He said, stop. He said, he told these devas, you stop please, you stop. Tittahi. Wait a minute, stop. These monks said, my goodness, he is saying this. So they thought, he said, probably he is little at the last moment or something. He says, stop, all right, we'll stop. So they stopped. Then he says, this is not the environment where we can continue. So they got up and wished the others and they just quietly went away. Now these children of his, there are 14 of them. My goodness, the whole lot of them in joint family, they are all married and all that. They are all billeted in a 7-story building. So now, they said, my goodness, even a great person like my father, even he is afraid of death. So when the death moment has come, so he tells, stop, even to the monks that he requested them to come. He wanted to hear the sutta. Yet he says, no, please. So they started crying, my goodness, emotionally broke down the whole lot of them. And there were so many others who had gathered at that critical moment, they had heard. Large number of people had gathered, in fact, hundreds of them. So they all started crying. Now he had more or less entered into a state of sleep. Then suddenly he woke up. Before he passed away, he woke up and saw all are crying. And the bhikkhus are not there, they had left. So he said, my dears, where are the Bhantes gone? He said, you told them to stop, so they have gone. No, I didn't tell them to stop. I didn't tell them. I was not talking about them, with them. He said, then with whom were you talking? There you are, you can see all those Deva Vimana, right? And nobody could see, no, not one of them. They said, no, we can't see anything. They said, have you got some garland here for puja and all that? He said, yes, we have got a garland here. A white, you see the jasmine flower, beautiful garland, big one. So he said, all right, you want to see Devas? He said, yes. There are 6 of them right in front in a semicircle. In a semicircle they are in front of me. And they are all beckoning me, say, come to this divine plane, this sublime plane of the divine beings, wonderful plane, come on. So they are all calling these Devas. So they couldn't see the Devas or anything like that, but they said, if you want to see, which Devaloka do you think I should go? You tell me, my dears, now. The children all in a chorus, and the wife too. He says, we have heard the Bodhisattva before the Buddha became a Buddha, he was in Tusita as the king of Tusita Loka. and then from there he descended to the human plane and so on. So that is a very sublime plane indeed. We'd like you to see you there. So that Vimana we'd like to see from Tusita. They say, all right, throw that garland in that direction, saying, come on, all of you think of Tusita. Come on, focus your mind deeply on Tusita and throw it. So this first boy, this eldest son, he focused his mind. He was a very an expert meditator himself. So he focused and he threw it. There they saw the garland, you see, just it had struck the wheel of that Vimana, and it was suspended in the air like that. They just saw the garland suspended in the mid-air. In the middle of the air, up in the sky, it was suspended there. Then they said, my goodness, what a wonderful thing it is. And so when this absolutely a very spiritualized atmosphere, in that the Upasaka said his last words, parting words, he says, my dear, I have lived like this all these years, and the benefits of that is right in front of me. I have been living a life of this, the 8 silas, and practicing dana in this manner, and all that. He gave a good discourse, and then he passed away. He just slept. And after sleeping, they all saw him like sleeping and smiling like this. Then he was born in there, the Tusita Deva Bhavana there. He saw the splendor and the tremendous, majestic life of those Tusita Devas. He said, how did I come here? Then he recalled everything of the past. So then, the monks, by that time they had reached the Jetavana monastery. When this drama was going on, they had reached. So now the Buddha was waiting in the Dhammasala for them. So Lord Buddha, these monks went and worshipped him. He says, monks, why did you return? He knew everything. He says, Bhagavan, we were he wanted to hear the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, and we were reciting that with great devotion. And then after some time the Upasaka says, stop, please stop, wait. So what could we do? We thought, well, probably he is nearing his last moments and is little, scared or whatever. So we didn't like to disturb him. We just listened to what he wanted us. So we stopped reciting and quietly got up and quietly came away. Bhagavan, this is what we have done. He said, monks, he never spoke to you. Huh? He didn't speak. No. And then Buddha described everything, that as soon as you left, all these, his children and wife and all the people around, hundreds of them, all were weeping loudly. And he had, more or less, he was asleep, more or less. Then he woke up and he said, why are you crying? Then they said, well, you asked, asked to go and call the Bhantes, and the Bhantes have come here. They were reciting the sutta, the Mahasatipatthana Sutta. And then you said, stop, please, wait. And so they were very much, they said, they stopped. They didn't like to trouble you or any one of us. So quietly they got up and they went away to Jetavana. So this is what happened. He said, no, I was not talking to them. I was talking to these devas, here and now. Then the Buddha explained on that occasion. He gave this particular gatha. He recited, he said, the doer of good rejoices here and hereafter. He rejoices in both the worlds. He rejoices and exults, recollecting his own pure deeds. Now, as a human being, he saw these devas, he rejoiced of the good deeds he has done and the fruit of it. Here and now the fruit that has occurred to him. And when he passed away in Tusita, Devaloka, there also he rejoiced. So he says, the good deed has a certain potency, has a certain power. Now, and after that he explained further, he said, look here monks, these 6 Devaloka Devas with their Vimana, they were right there in a semicircle before him, suspended in the air. And then they were asking him to come, they were welcoming him. So he said, please wait, I want to hear the sutta, please. And he was telling them, and now you got up, my dear, this is this. Then the monks felt, oh, what have we done? He said, no, don't worry, he is now in Tusita. And then Buddha explained how he was born there and all. So this good deeds, good karma motivated by generosity, by pure motives of alobha, adosa, amoha. Now, all these good deeds that for years together he had been practicing and he has been teaching. He became a very famous teacher. Actually, he got the name Dhammika as a title. That was not his name, personal name. He became known as Dhammika. Dharmika in Sanskrit, Dhammika in Pali. A righteous man, the very embodiment of righteousness here and now. Very generous, very virtuous life, pure life. He inspired 25,000 people to live like him. And that kind of purity of life and the spirituality that he spent, you see, by being an exemplar himself, the fruit of it bore here and now. Then the Buddha explained, and on that occasion, there are 5 types of human beings, he said. There are these Deva Manusa, human beings who are like gods, whose lives are so pure and so highly evolved spiritually. They live like the gods. Their mental makeup is like that of the gods. Then there are Manusa, very human being indeed. Very humane, you see. Manusya, Manavata, who are imbued with humanness, humanism all the time. Then there are those animals, he says, Pashu Manusa, the animal-like human being, full of lust and greed and hatred and all that sort of thing. They are 2-legged animals. That's all. Then there are plenty of them, you all know them around you, they're everywhere now. The whole world is filled. Now then there are those bhuta, those pishacha type of human beings, who are like, they're devilish, and they're like evil spirits themselves, in their conduct, in their greed, in their rapacity and lustfulness. Then there are those who are the worst of all. They are the hellish being, the beings of hell life. And the example last time you saw that the Chunda Sukarika, he was one such person. Now, in the next discourse we would like to analyze this whole thing, these 2 stories. One, the Chunda Sukarika, the embodiment of evil, the doer of evil, and the other Dhammika Upasaka, the doer of good. how here and now, while living, they experienced the likeness of their own deeds, the similarity between the cause and the effect. The deed was so evil of Chunda, he was like a hellish being, and he went to in that world. And here was the Dhammika, who lived like a divine being, and there you are, he went to the divine. So our own deeds, you see, give us what we deserve. The so-called fate, so-called and adrishtam and all that, no. It is our deed that creates our destiny. We are the captains of our destiny. That is the message of this discourse today. With this I conclude. May the grace of Bhagavan Buddha surround your lives with wisdom. May you all live the good life of Dhammika Upasaka. May you all be happy and well.